By falling of the next day, Mecha Fire Ghidorah, Maya Cyborg Zilla, and Maya Gagan managed to return back with the stuff that their bosses need. Jesus Christ, it took you guys long enough. Sorry, sir. We ran into some traffic. Space traffic. Not the perfect time, but oh well, I guess. So, you guys got the stuff that we need? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good. Alright. So, boss, how are we going to build this thing exactly? Well, I honestly have no idea. Because I have never built a Mechagodzilla before. So, you mean to tell us that... Yes. I do not know how to build a Mechagodzilla. David, do you know? I have no freaking idea. I don't even know why you're asking me. Well, does somebody here at least know how to build a Mechagodzilla? Everyone's so quiet. Giving David and Lucas their answer. No one knew how to build a Mechagodzilla. We could look it up. That actually sounds a lot better. Go ahead, look it up. After looking it up and seeing how it works, made by Alante told David and Lucas everything. Alright, Mecha Fire Ghidorah, and Gagan, and Maya the Cyborg Zilla, looks like you three get to build it. But why us? It's because you know how robotic systems work. Do you? Good point, yeah, good point. Alright, we'll get to building. Instantly the three went off to go start to build their new and improved, well, their first ever Mechagodzilla. Only this time, it's kaiju. It's a kaiju Mechagodzilla. About how 5.5 months later had passed. And the mecha was already done. Jesus Christ, it took you guys forever. What the frick? Why the wait? Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. It took longer than expected. Yeah, you try to build something that's like 329.9 freaking meters. Yeah, like building this thing was not that easy. Like, it may seem easy, but it wasn't. All the mechanical parts and everything else was just... It was just flat out difficult. Let alone, it was even more harder to combine 3 types of metal to make one ultimate type, like one ultimate super robot. Yeah, you have to admit, bosses, it was difficult. Does it work? Yes, and we already given it the name. Super Mecha Godzilla. The Final Wars. Well, I thought it was obvious. After all, this dang thing even looks like him. Almost in every single way. Yeah, unlike all the other Mecha Godzillas, we actually decided to make this Mecha Godzilla actually look like Super Final Wars, who is basically a Godzilla. So we just basically made this Mecha Godzilla to basically look identical to Godzilla. Yeah, it wasn't really easy, sir. It was kind of difficult. About the thing, you need fuel, batteries, or... Nope, this thing runs on its own. So basically, like the anime Mechagodzilla. Which one? You know which one I'm talking about? You know, the one that basically looks like trash, who basically turned himself to a giant motherfucking city? AKA the original anime Godzilla trilogy? Oh, yeah. The trashy anime Godzilla movies. Well, they were still kind of good. I mean, they weren't completely that bad. I mean, at least the first one actually was okay. Yeah, I will admit, the first one is okay. But the second and third movie, just, oh my god, what the frick? Why did the first one turn out somehow so successful, sort of, but then the other two just ended up turning like trash? I have no idea, sir. Anyways, we'll go on ahead and turn it on. Mega Gagan turned on Super Mecha Godzilla The Final Wars. He instantly powered on. However, they couldn't build a voice box yet, so he was just stick by roaring. He first said, I am functional, and I am ready to serve my master. Huh. Need to work on the voice a bit better. Mega again. I did not come up with a voice. Blame Mechafire or Ghidorah. Yeah, sorry. My other two heads kind of got lazy, so yeah. Yeah, it's really kind of Mechafire Ghidorah's fault that the voice doesn't really sound that cool or that intimidating. Well, I don't want the voice to sound cool or intimidating at all. I just want it to at least sound not dumb like this. Well, what kind of weapons does he have? Well, besides of studying combat, his opponent's fighting style, he has many freaking weapons. He has missiles that can actually do way more damage to any. Like, okay, you know how Godzilla Earth got really injured when the EMP harpoon, which pierced back when the middle dorsal spine got destroyed? Yeah? Think of it kind of like that. But just a bit more, 85 times more harder and a bit more painful. Jesus Christ, that might really hurt. He shares similar weapons with Kiryu, Super Mechagodzilla, and finally, Monsterverse Mechagodzilla. So he shares almost similar characteristics with almost all the Mechagodzillas. What about the newest one? Well, we don't even know what his power level might be at. So until then, we don't know about Singular Point Mechagodzilla for now. He shares very much. He shares a few more similar characteristics with the Showa Mechagodzilla. But like the anime Mechagodzilla, let's say the MMD version, you know. Oh yeah, that version. You know, that one YouTuber made. Well, the Nanometal, we actually decided to upgrade and actually make it a bit more stronger and a bit more, what's the word? A bit more faster on regenerating certain body parts. So, like, for example, you can imagine this arm piece getting completely destroyed. Right? And just within a matter of 5 or even 10 seconds, boom. Not as we tried to make it as quick as Super Final Wars' healing factor, but we couldn't. And why not? It was difficult, sir. Very difficult. Plus, it was even more difficult when we don't even have any data on Super Final Wars' healing factor. So, there's that. That sucks. Yep. That sucks badly. But besides that, there's other things that this Mechagodzilla can do that the others can't do. Super Mecha Final Wars, basically, he has a lot of different weapons. He even shares a few similar weapons with Megatron and Optimus Prime combined. Ooh, I'm liking this guy a lot. So, is he ready for battle? Unfortunately, not yet. We haven't gotten all of his weapon systems all ready. So therefore, that might be a bit more difficult, sir. How much time do you need to get this guy ready? To get him ready for battle. I mean. Well,